So how long will this current lull in XLM last, and what are the big factors that's holding up price? All right, let's go to the whiteboard and start exploring. So let's start off with global issues. Okay, so first thing here is I want you to think about this. Crypto is traded globally 24/7, right? Traded between all of these countries all over the world. But there's a big issue because guess what? Countries like Russia, China, India, El Salvador, United States can all have different regulations regarding crypto. They're all in different time places and in different periods in terms of how they feel about crypto, the legality of crypto, and the adoption rate of crypto in those countries. So for something that's traded globally between everyone here, and you guys see this, right? My flat earthers are not going to like this, huh? Made that round. But for something that is traded globally, we don't have a synchronization or a unification of a standard. All right, let's switch gears now to another thing that's really affecting price. SEC crypto regulation alert. Will one new proposal threaten decentralized finance? We don't even know in the United States where the SEC stands with crypto. We know what the SEC wants to do with crypto, but right now that has not been declared. So even our law structure, our regulatory structure in the United States. And the United States is important because the United States' effect on the global crypto market is very similar to the effect that Bitcoin has on the crypto market. So if the United States and the SEC can't even figure it out, that is causing tons of delays for the rest of the world. So with uncertainty in the US market, it's easy to see how global crypto adoption is kind of on hold right now until the US starts doing something about it. That is going to get answered with the Biden executive order, and let's switch to that. At the recording of this video, February 16th, we have not had the regulation come out from the Biden executive order. That being said, if you want to make sure you don't miss out on that, hit that subscribe button because when that breaks, I'll be sure to post a video about it. Again, this gray area dragging in the feet of the United States is leading to a lot of crypto pressure out there. Why? It's uncertainty, and it's uncertainty for a length of time, and time delays always have the biggest impact on the bottom line. So you can see how that delay and uncertainty could easily affect crypto prices. But wait, we have yet another story, the Federal Reserve, right? The Federal Reserve in the United States is going to have to start raising interest rates. Why is this important? Take a look. I have two loans up on the screen, and each one is going to be for $100 million, all right? Business loan, all right? We're doing a business loan here, okay? $100 million. The loan up on the top left here is at 3%. The loan on the right is at 4%, right? Let's imagine the Fed has to increase rates a percent over 1 year. Look at how much more money that costs a business. Total interest goes from $24 million to $33 million paid, and the monthly payment goes from $690,000 to $740,000. That's less free capital that can flow into crypto-related projects. And that's how cash flow is affected on a large scale, right? The business side. Less big money available. Why? Because it's going to be eaten up by interest. Now, what about on the retail side? Well, with some magic, guess what? We can snap our fingers and we can appear here. Yep, I've got home loans. How will this now affect the retail customer? Think about this. We have two home loans, both for $300,000, both for 30 years. One is at 4%, one is at 5%. Again, we imagine the feds are going to raise interest rates 1% over the next year. That same house costs almost $200 more. That means that's $200 out of your pocket that can't go into purchasing crypto, food, all that other stuff out there, okay? And we're talking crypto investments, so let's just keep it that way. But now look at this, total interest. That same loan at 4%, the total interest is $215,000 that you pay on that. That just goes to the banks. Yes, now check this out. At 5%, the total interest now is $279,000, almost $280,000. A difference of $65,000. That is $65,000 that the average American will have less to spend over that 30-year time period just based on interest. Now let's talk about some Stellar specific items that are affecting the price. All right, so let's talk Stellar specific, and the big one is going to be Moneygram. Moneygram was just recently purchased for $1.8 billion, and there's up to 30 days to beat that offer that's on the table. Now, with Moneygram just being purchased, does this put the programs on hold? We don't know. Will now Moneygram and their new purchaser want to use a different chain? We don't know. It'd be highly unlikely that they would. But again, we are adding to the uncertainty of the world that is Stellar. And you know what? We got to go big screen to put this all together. So to put it all together, it is a world of uncertainty for Stellar and cryptocurrencies right now. all the pieces are lined up, right? The federal regulations, all the different countries are starting to do it, but the pieces haven't been laid out completely for us to see what the future looks like yet. And I want to give a big shout out to the JPEG DAO. If you don't know what that is, I'm going to have that linked in the description below, but check out the JPEG DAO. I'm going to have some cool stuff playing right up here regarding them. And if you want to learn more about Scary Web 3.0, click right here. And if you want to learn about cool Stellar stuff like, the MoneyGram purchase, oh my gosh, click right here. All right, everyone, take care.